I gotta pull the motor. I'm gonna plan on putting a Fox Body 5.0 in it. I'm planning on doing a tube front and a 3 or a 4 link in the back. So far I've just been cleaning up the frame. I put a little layer of paint over it just so it didn't rust for now. I'm not switching rear ends. I'm gonna switch to coilovers instead of leaf springs and these air shocks. I'm gonna probably end up getting a new drive shaft. It'll have to be made for the old new transmission. Getting rid of this fuel tank. I'm going with a fuel cell. I'm planning on putting it back here, and I want to do a rear mounted radiator. I don't know for sure. Interior, got no carpet. I'm gonna pull probably most of the dash shit out, get rid of the whole heater core and the blower and everything. See how I can make the Fox Body dash work in here, or what I need to do to make the transmission and shit work in that. Strip it, probably get rid of these door cards, I don't know. The previous owner put this trick ass fucking pink shit in there, I don't know. KA runs good. I'm probably just gonna sell it. I don't need it. Not enough power for this. I'm gonna have to figure out, see how this subframe works, see how my steering works, see how I can put power steering, because currently it does not have power steering. Yeah, swapping the motor, figuring everything out. This is a start. First project, pull powder all the wiring, get everything unhooked so the motor can be pulled out. I'm probably going to end up ditching the wiring harness or just cutting it out entirely. Seeing what I need to use, maybe the headlights and the turn signals wiring, but I'm going to have to go through some diagrams and figure out what all does what. I won't cut anything until I know that, because you don't want to mess all that shit up. Otherwise, yep, just start unbolting stuff, getting the motor ready to be pulled. Then I'll undo the transmission linkage. Probably just pull the motor and trans out together. I'm gonna probably just cut the front cross member off so it's easier to pull the motor out, because when I'm mocking up the Fox Body motor or the 302, it's gonna be hard, and I'm just gonna have to take my time. Anyways, I'm first gonna be pulling out all the wiring. That's what I'm doing right now. I did my best not to spill it all over the floor, but I didn't get all of it. But I got the radiator out, got all the wiring undone. I have one cable hooked up to the alternator back there, that clip right there. It's broken, I can't get it to, or I'm gonna have to figure out something to do that. But otherwise, it's actually pretty simple to pull this motor out. There's not many wires holding it to the frame or that I have to do. Disconnect the fuel lines, finish disconnecting all the radiator hoses to the heater core. Then unbolt the engine mounts and unbolt the trans mount, unbolt the shifting linkage, the master cylinder to the clutch pedal, a couple more things, but not too many left. The radiator is actually it's pretty nice. It's kind of dinged up, but it's actually a pretty decent radiator. I'm probably going to use that. With the V8, I don't know. I'm going to see if it will have enough. Otherwise, I'm going to see what radiator the Mustang has in it. But I'm going to sell this motor, get a couple $100 towards parts and stuff, because I need to buy coilovers, A-arms, 4-link stuff, bunch of electrical I'm going to need. I don't know. I'm going to have to make a list. I'm going to make a list soon. Otherwise, that's it for now, but yep. I'm working on getting the gas tank out, but there's some bolts underneath the cab that for some reason do not want to come out. And they're like really hard to get to, and it's a stupid ass design, but I don't know if you can see it, but holding the fuel tank in from underneath, right in here, there is bolts up under, and they're huge bolts, and you cannot get to them. And I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna probably just use a wrench, which will suck because if anyone's ever tried to use a wrench on a bolt that long that's rusted as fuck, you know that it's a bitch to get all the way out, and you're gonna sit there forever cranking on it forever. So that's my next step, is getting the fuel tank out because it's a piece of shit, and I'm gonna put a fuel cell in the back, and the fuel pump's junk. Won't work with the new motor I'm having. Gonna have to wire in a whole new fuel pump and fuel lines and brake lines all the way, because I'm getting a 5-load caliper conversion so I can run disc brakes and a hydro. That's my plan. Yep.